Tell us where we are, Sandy.
We're in Plaza de la Catedral, and it's in
So this is where
Casco Viejo.
Huh? Panama? Panama City, Panama?
The original old city was in French time.
Some of it is clearly still in ruins. Continuing on with our panorama, there's some old stuff, old buildings that have been restored. Very nice. And they're still restoring. You can probably hear some sounds of restoring going on. This is a big deal restoration for Independence Plaza over here. So the cathedral once more, but I still am not far enough away from it. Andy says they're doing archaeology. They've torn up a hole in the church in multiple places and they're digging through the dirt. Meanwhile, here's some of the original church right next to it. This is next door to where I just was. It's the Museo del Canal Interoceánico de Panama. And it was the original headquarters when the French
built in 1875.
Built in 1875. And then after the French gave up and the Americans came over to build the canal, it became the American headquarters for building of said canal. Now a museum. And we're going to go in there. This is some ruins of Casco Viejo on our way to the presidential palace. I don't know how far this goes, but obviously it goes through several rooms. And oh, there's some cute stairs. Oops, sorry about the jerk. Panama Harbor, I guess, or Panama Bay, and Panama City skyline from the presidential palace. Casco Viejo, Panama. Can't get all the way out to the end, really, because of this lovely house. So this is looks like a little fishing port viewed from the presidential palace at the end of Casco Viejo. And again, this leads right on to the Panama City skyline, which is quite a bit different than it used to be. National bird, I think, of Panama province is the building crane. This is a very, I don't know, Sandy or Brenda noticed, two of them noticed that this is quite the building. There's a leg on the balcony, but beautiful flowers too, and a charming stone construction. It's historic. So this is likely to be our next project here. this one will look about like that when we're through with it. This is just, and here's on down the street, looking away from the ocean. And if we go back the other way, see all these charmingly redone places. And we can't quite see from here, but across this little parking lot is the Pacific Ocean. That sound of crashing surf that you hear is the crashing surf from El Parque and the end of El Valle. Here, as you can tell, I like Panama City skyline, and there's something I'm going to try to zoom in on. I don't know if I can. Very tall in the background, far background is the, I can't see it, maybe it'll blow up so we can see it, is the spiral tower that I like. The stairway to the ocean. This is the, we're out on the farthest most tip of Casco Viejo, where it goes into the, juts out into the Pacific, some kind of dilapidated buildings, and up above is Cerro de Ancon, the only thing similar to a mountain in Panama City. There's the giant Panama flag on the top. And then proceeding across, you'll eventually see, maybe you'll see it pretty far, Bridge of the Americas, which goes across the canal, Panama Canal. And then there's some mountains behind everything, but the land immediately in front of us is the Amador Causeway that connects 3 islands, which are really fun. And we had dinner there when we first came to town. We had dinner clear out there on that island. Can you tell me again what this is called? No? Anyway, it's an excellent example of something. Here we are, Plaza Herrera. Restaurant Antar is on the ground floor, very expensive, very nicely restored building. And continuing our panorama, there's Sevendi or for rent. More real wrecks that used to be luxurious. Another trashy building, beautiful parque. And General Herrera, there's poor people, background. Continuing around, another empty building. So apparently the first place we saw is betting on this place to come back. We're hoping that explosions were not anything we should worry about. And back again to